Hey everyone, it's Pre-Avengers here. Welcome back to the channel. And today, guys, I'm very excited to showcase you guys the Thor Love and Thunder update. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So we're going to start off here by going and previewing every single new uniform, which includes Thor, Jane Frost, and Valkyrie. So we're going to start off here with Thor. He looks beautiful. He looks taller too, maybe, unless it's just me, but he looks amazing. So let's get into his skills here. So they changed his first skill. It's pretty cool. Third skill's pretty much the same. They kept his second skill, which is very important because it allows you to move around freely, which will really help in GBR. So I'm glad they kept that skill. So we got his fourth skill here. Amazing. His fifth skill. Ooh, tons of damage. And as you can see now, Thor does go to tier 4. So we're going to quickly turn on our SFX so we can see the skills in SFX. I normally don't play with them, so I kind of want to see them. Awesome. Wow, that's amazing. Let's try out the tier 3 now. Pretty much the same thing. Alright, now let's go in with the tier 4. Whoa, he's got all this lightning and everything around him. So as we've seen with the tier 4s, Iron Man has this like healing animation, Moon Knight has the moon, and then obviously as you saw there, Thor gets all like super amped up, supercharged, which is amazing. So for Thor, he is the only character that I've really studied his rotation. So his rotation with a Rage or Judgment or any other type of CTP is going to be a... One second, let's lower the volume here. I can barely hear myself think. It's going to be a 1-3-5-4. As you can see, you can get tons of damage from that. And then with the 6, you're going to go in with, let me check real quick, this one. 3-5-4-6. So 3-5. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Let's do that again. Let's try and get them all in the corner as well again. There. So 3-5-4-6. Pretty solid damage there. Alright, let's move on now to Thor Jane Frost. That was an interesting skill. A little iffy on that second one, doesn't do much. Oh, but the third skill surely makes up for it. 500 hits just from that. Fourth skill's pretty cool. Oh, wow, I was not expecting that. She even has Thor come in and fight with her, which is amazing. And now let's pop this tier 3 here. Ooh. Amazing damage there. She's definitely going to be good for ABX and other modes. She would definitely become meta. Let's go with Valkyrie here. Still a support, but they are trying to give her more damage. So let's see if they did that. Alright, that's a little bit more damage. Pretty good. Those are all her new skills, because then obviously her transcended skill stays the same. Not terrible with the damage there. Obviously she's still purely a support, but it's not bad there. Definitely some improvement, but probably the least uniform you want to worry about for this update. I definitely can see the improvement with Thor, and obviously Thor and Jane Frost. So anyways, let's continue here. So we're going to go ahead and buy his uniform, but first, we're going to talk a little bit about what else they added. So there is some Shield Archive updates again. I went over the 7th anniversary one, so if you haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. It's the same thing here, basically, except we get some instinct attack and instinct defense and some life seeds. So you definitely want to farm this, guys. You just collect this stuff and then you have to use your materials, unfortunately, CCF, to get this stuff. But life seed is very rare. So if you're definitely looking for a tier 4, it's definitely worth it. We've also updated some of this with some more instinct and stuff. These are important to get because these instincts at tier 4 matter. They give you more of a boost. They give you more all attack. They matter. Now with the event here, it has 750, which looks like a lot compared to the normal ones, which it is, but it's limited time. Once the event ends in 26 days, it's over. So it's good to get, but then after that, it's over and you'll be back to normal instinct. So that's why these ones are really good because you'll keep these instincts. Now, like I said, they only matter for tier 4. So if you're a whale or a hard grinder, it matters. Otherwise, not so much. Anyways, the other thing I want to talk about is Dimension Rift. They updated it once again, just where we kind of felt like it was perfect, but they decided to change it. Not 100% why, but I love and hate this change. So now, every time you do your 3 rifts, first of all, you got to do your first one on your own, and then once you do 2 other ones, you get completion rewards for doing 2 rifts. So the first one, you get an artifact chest, 350 cubes, and 20 CTP cubes. And then obviously your second one here, you get 400 crafting cubes and 30 CTP. That looks really good. It's about 750 cubes right there. It's more than old GBR. But the problem is because they did that, they had to severely nerf the amount that you get just from letting it play for 30 minutes. So before, I was able to farm like 300, 400 crafting cubes on the 3rd difficulty for 30 minutes. Now, if I get lucky, if I get 100, I average 80 or 60. So what that means is that they kind of made it more boring. It kind of feels like homework to do Dimension Rift now because you're not as rewarded for doing the full 30 minutes. Now, all you basically want to do is go in and get the completion done so you can get your new rewards here and then not worry about it after that. So mixed feelings. At least it's guaranteed now for lower players, but if you're a player like me who does all the modes in this game, it is a little disappointing because now you go in for 30 minutes and it's not even that worth it anymore. It's only 60, 80 card crafting cubes. But like I said, it's guaranteed, the 750, so you may like it more than I do, but I have mixed feelings about it. The other thing is the new legendary battle. We'll be getting into that right after, or we can do that now. We'll get into the mode here now. We'll play it for you guys, and then after that, we'll buy Thor's new uniform and test it out with World Boss. So let's get straight into this here. So you need his uniform. Actually, let's do his uniform first then because we can get more rewards. So let's go ahead and buy Thor's uniform here in 3, 2, 1, bang. And there we go. So I previously had the endgame uniform. I did not buy this suit, so he is definitely a massive upgrade for my Thor that has been long overdue. The other thing here, guys, is that the first day I unlocked his potential. So on YouTube, you'll see the video tomorrow of level 80. If you're here watching the stream, you'll see level 80 towards the end of the stream. So let's quickly upgrade his uniform here. And take a look at his options and tell you guys what we think about them. We saved up plenty of biometrics for level 80 and his uniform here. So, all right, here we go, guys. Thor's uniform at Mythic. Boom. So let's take a look here at his uniform options. So it doesn't look like we have any, unfortunately. But let's see what we got. So Gamora, that's pretty good. Swordmaster, solid. Adam Warlock, really good option. Daredevil is solid. And Emma Frost. So overall, this is pretty solid here. Obviously, Emma Frost and Adam Warlock being really good. And then these other 3 uniforms being pretty solid. So that is not a bad uniform option list. A lot better than Moon Knights with Apocalypse. So that's good. We will be tier 3ing Thor Jane Frost and buying her uniform, but obviously it'll take some time. Kind of broke on crystals, and after getting Thor to level 80, we will definitely be broke on tier 3 materials. So I got a mighty CTP of destruction on him a long time ago. I haven't changed it. If we get a rage or a judgment, we'll unequip it. But for right now, that is what we're rolling with. He's maxed iOS, max type enhancement. Obviously, his skills are maxed. Uru is solid. Needs a little bit of work, but it's pretty solid. And then if we go to his details here, he has max crit damage, max reduced cooldown, getting close to max attack speed, and then crit rate needs a little work. But yeah, that is Thor right now for this run at level 70 with 12% Pierce and a CTP, mighty CTP of Destruction. Let's see how he does. And we'll compare it to his level 80. Alright, here we go for his first run. A good solid 3 bars. Alright, not terrible. There we go. There we go. We procced right that time. That was insane damage there. About 6 or 7 bars that time, which is a lot better. He does get stunned an awful lot there right now, I see. Which is a problem. Definitely slowing us down here on our run. Joe got him out of his first phase. He's definitely a lot better with this uniform than he was with his old one. And I'm not just talking about my old endgame suit, I mean his other newest uniform as well. So what you want to do with the 5 is you need to make sure that the X on the ground is there before you cancel it. Because if not, you won't get the amount of damage that you want from him. Oh my god, he gets so won. His defense definitely needs work. He gets hit way too easily. Let's check out his heal. Okay, so his heal is instant, which is really good. Because his old uniform, you had to charge up his skill, and you had to wait till you can get the heal, and it was really annoying. Now, not anymore. Which, by the way, this is stage 1 of Null. With level 80, we'll test him out the same stage here. Can't get his tier 3 off, come on. Wouldn't let me get his tier 3 for some reason. Alright, now we should be able to actually finish him off here. There we go, last stage here. We're about 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. So not terrible. I mean, he can get it done, which is really good. My old uniform could not get this done, so this is definitely a good improvement. Obviously, we got to keep playing him to get better because we're a little rusty on his skills, but still doing overall very solid here. Tons of damage from that 4th skill afterwards. There we go. In pretty much exactly 3 minutes, Thor gets it done. Stage 1 of Null with a mighty CTP of Destruction and 12% Pierce. So definitely a lot better than before, guys. So now, last thing wrapping up the video here is we're going to talk about GBR and the Legendary Battle. So GBR, they updated it, so now there is more books, obviously here. As you can see, there's now the Universal books, and you can get any of the books pretty much every day now, which is really good, but the chances of, like, increased change, so the arrow shows, like, the higher rate of chance of requiring it, so that does change every day, but you still have the chance of getting the other books no matter what. Now, I haven't played too much of the GBR yet. I've only done one run. It seems to be a lot easier, but he does do a lot of damage. I'll do a separate video on it. He does do a lot of damage, so you gotta move out of the way of his skills. If not, any of your characters, even level 80, will die instantly. But I have heard that the rate of getting books is ridiculous right now, so they might have to change that. I know people who have spent thousands of points just trying to get universal books so they could tier 4 Thor quicker, and they've gotten nothing with 1,000 boost points. So it's definitely got to be changed. Kind of sucks right now, but hopefully they'll change it. Anyways, let's get straight into the legendary battle here of Thor, Love, and Thunder. So obviously we need Thor to get the better rewards. Take a look real quick at the rewards here. So we got some gold, some biometrics, uniform chips, which is really good since we spent a lot of those. More uniform chips, biometrics, Uru, biometrics, chips, and gold and black matter. So the most important stuff is probably the chips, biometrics, and black matter that we get out of this. And then obviously the extreme mode, which we paid 2,500 crystals for. We won't be doing this because as much as these rewards are cool, they're not that worth it for us. So obviously you get about 500 crystals back. You get Thor's artifact, which is actually a good thing. You get crystals, some CCF, some awakening crystals, a level 6 advanced potential ticket. That is really good. It's definitely worth it if you need that. A mythical card chest, really cool icon. And then the most disappointing part is CTP of Greed. Not worth it. No one really wants a Greed right now. It kind of sucks that made that the CTP because everything else looks amazing. Awesome special icon, the ticket, the card, and the artifact all look great, but then you have the CTP of Greed, which kind of ruins it, and it's kind of like not worth it at that point. Anyways, enough of me talking. Let's get straight into the brand new legendary battle with Gore, and let's see how it is. All right, so we're some sort of forest here. Awesome animations there, guys. That was really cool, actually. Wish there was more audio to it, but it looks amazing here. And now we get to fight these guys. Not sure why we're fighting them. I mean, they were just asking who we were, but whatever, we'll just go with it. So there's multiple waves, which is interesting. Not many of the legendary battles have this. And you do have them at tier 3, level 70, so they don't give them to you at tier 4 or level 80, which is interesting. There you go, last wave here. Pretty easy. I mean, they're basically one tap to any hit and can't touch me, so very cool animations though in the beginning. Very cool video. That was awesome. Love that they did that and how it like went back to when he was in Infinity War. So these are all the rewards we got. Looks pretty good. Pretty solid. Let's move on to the next battle. Here we're probably not gonna get as much rewards since we don't have Valkyrie's uniform yet, but we'll still play through it anyways. And our first look here at Gore, he looks amazing. I really hope, guys, that we can play him as a character in Marvel Future Fight. That would be absolutely amazing. So it looks like we're going to be fighting some of his minions here. Lots of his minions, which look really cool. Valkyrie literally one-taps them. So it looks like we're just going down through the road here, taking out all the monsters on our way there to go to move on. Looks like it just continues. Gore begins to bombard. Okay, so we just gotta dodge him, I guess. Alright, pretty simple. Not too complicated yet. I mean, it's just beat up the one-tap monsters and don't get hit. And then we have our mini boss here of whoever this guy's supposed to be. One of his minions. Request a bombardment from Gore. Okay, well, we didn't really get to see it because we completely took him out. I do think they should give the monsters and stuff a little bit more HP because we kind of just one-shotting everyone. But anyways, here's the last and final battle with Thor, Jane Frost. And obviously, as you saw, we didn't get that many rewards for the Valk. Thanos' gauntlet with ice cream. I think that's really cool. And here's the final battle with Gore. He looks amazing. I so hope we get to play him as a character. Spawns more of his little aliens. I think the coolest detail is that ice cream shop there is hilarious. And there we get Thor, Jane Frost. The hammer looks a lot bigger here with Thor Girl than it did with Thor at all. So here we get to fight Gore. He's, again, very weak. Summon Shadow Monster. Oh, okay, so the sword is stabbing down on us, and that's where we took damage from. It is starting to get hard to hit him, man. Never mind, he's dead. Okay, so that was awesome. The animations were awesome, but I gotta say, they gotta increase the health or something because we just completely destroyed them like nothing. Anyways, let's see what we got here from the legendary battle. Battle boxes being mid as usual. Here's the good stuff. So we got 4 million gold basically. That is really good if you're low on gold. 15 uniform chips, obviously amazing. 100 black matter and uniform kits. It's whatever, but pretty decent still. We're gonna buy some biometrics here for Thor that we got as well, and then some universal Norn Stones. So overall, guys, I really like that legendary battle. Obviously, my only thing with it is that it is very easy to beat. I didn't get to see Gore's animations that much, but it is really fun, and obviously in extreme mode, it'll be a lot harder. But I do think they should up a little bit the character's health in normal mode. Guys, that will do it for today's Thor Love and Thunder update. Obviously, like I said, it's a lot of up and downs. The uniforms look amazing. Thor was amazing. Legendary Battle was amazing, obviously. We'll have to get into the extreme later on down the future. Real disappointed in Dimension Rift and the GBR change. Both were okay, helped in certain ways, didn't help in other ways. Mixed feelings about it. I do suggest the only other thing I wanted to say about Legendary Battle is that it would be awesome if you could acquire Valkyrie from doing this. Just because, like, free to play characters like myself have to pay 2,500 crystals right now just to get her. So I think it would be really cool if when you buy the Extreme, you automatically unlock her. I think that'd be amazing. But obviously, their MFF wants their money, so they're gonna make you spend 5,000 crystals just to get everything in this pack for free-to-play players, plus the additional 2,000 crystals from Thor's uniform and Thor Chain Frost, which it's just ridiculous. I'm not even going to get there. But overall, guys, I really like the update. Let me know down in the comments below what your opinion is and if this makes you more hyped for Thor Love and Thunder, because it definitely makes me more hyped. And thank you guys so very much for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button.